Hi everyone, welcome back. Chitra here. In this video, I will be taking you along as we harvest an early fall vegetable garden. We will be harvesting a lot of string beans again, a little bit more of the last of the tomatoes, then a few Mexican cucumbers and Paw Paw towards the end of the video. Let me take you along as we do the harvesting. We almost forgot to harvest these cauliflowers. We planted a couple of cauliflowers, so they were getting a little bit wet because they were quite close to the stream, and my husband discovered it. It was quite a nice surprise. We had only 2 cauliflowers and I baked them nicely with some spices and coconut oil. My daughter loves to have it like this, so I prepared it like the way she likes. Otherwise, it's very difficult for me to get her to eat vegetables. Cauliflowers need a lot of space in the garden, and so we planted just a couple of them. And in the greenhouse, you also see many of the plants reaching their end of the life cycle, and these are the last of the summer tomatoes. Since the temperature in the greenhouse is a little bit controlled, the tomatoes are ripening much more than out in the garden. As of now, we are also heating our greenhouse because the temperature has dropped quite a bit. And we also moved some of the plants like the curry leaves into the greenhouse. We are harvesting more chilies. I could easily make some pickles, and I fermented a batch of it. We seem to have a lot of beans this year towards the end of the season. Somehow we didn't get that many in the summer months, but they seem to produce a lot more now. This big green bush over there is the Sharon fruit. And we have a few more fruits this year compared to the last couple of years, but we can harvest them only in November when all the leaves fall off. Here I'm harvesting a few more of the Mexican cucumbers. Close by is also a blackberry bush which my husband planted during spring months, and I did injure my hand while picking the Mexican cucumbers because it's just very close to the creeper. Next time when I have to go harvesting, I better wear some gloves. These thorns are quite sharp. These cucumbers are on the sour side, so they are an ideal choice for making pickled cucumbers. This is the blackberry bush which I was mentioning, and it is full of thorns. They did produce a little berries, but we somehow lost them during the harvest season and we didn't get to it. Our garden has grown quite wild as we were very busy with a lot of other important projects. Especially my husband has a few work projects, so he couldn't be often in the garden, and I was also busy organizing a lot of events during the summer holidays. I pickled a few jars of these beans, and I will be sharing that recipe because there were so many of them, and I've been cooking them also, like steaming them lightly, and I've been making some preps with them. But the best is to pickle, and I will share that recipe too, hopefully in the blog and also in the video format. We also harvested a couple more pumpkins which I didn't film. This was the harvest for today. As we move on towards the front yard, you will see us harvesting Paw Paw. And this is the Paw Paw. They are ripe, they're turning yellowish, and we harvest them once they get soft in the skin, and they look really like mangoes, and the taste is a little bit like a vanilla pudding. Paw Paw takes a long time to produce some fruits, and if you have to grow it from the seed, it takes definitely about 6 to 7 years before it starts to produce. I heard that after the first year, you can maybe see it germinating. We got 2 plants straight away, and after the 3rd year, they seem to produce a little bit more than previously. With this, I end my video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.